Hey guys, it's Emily and today I'm going to be filming a video all about how I got this new hair colour. Now I'm pretty sure you can see it in this light. It's like a very dark purpley plummy colour, and I did do a video all about how I dyed my hair back in February time, but things have changed slightly and I no longer really try and use Schwarzkopf dyes. I'm trying to stay away from the red and pink and purple toned Schwarzkopf Colour XXL dyes. My main reason for this is that the colour washes out so fast on me and I'm just left with this really pink brown residue in my hair, and it's really not the nicest of colours. And because of that I kind of got really fed up. I was then on the Boots website and I realised that they had brought out this dye. They've brought out the L'Oreal Paris New FERIA with colour extender in the Infinite preference range, and I have tried this one in the Auburn colour and I loved this dye. You get so much product. I found it really lasted really well and I was so intrigued. I really wanted to try it, and I've been looking for this colour for ages and they never have it in stock. First thing you get is like the little bottle that has the developer cream in it. You also get the little tube that has the actual colour in it, but it's like not a tube, this one, it's like actual liquid, which is what I like about it. It's more of a gel like formula. The third thing you get in here is the little high shine conditioner. Now can we just appreciate you get so much in this, and the fourth thing you get is the colour extender. Now this is honestly amazing. I haven't used this one yet, but I've used it when I was Auburn and I really love this. Basically it's just a liquid and it's purple. It's the same colour that it is on the outside, and you apply it all over your head. I think you probably get about 2 uses out of this, and I tend to do this in the shower. I just load up my hand with conditioner and I put a load of that on too, mix it around, leave it on and wash it off after about 3.5 minutes, and it just really makes the hair bright again. On the back it is recommended, you can kind of see it's less recommended for darker hair. When I dyed my hair this colour I was pretty much jet black, and I mean it still took to my hair really well. I have done a close-up when it was like really broad daylight so you can see it how it is in the sun, but it took to my hair really well. It says not to recommend on light blonde hair. When I dyed my hair this colour, I left the dye on for approximately 45 minutes. I know it says 35, but because my hair was so dark, I always tend to leave my dyes on for a bit longer. I will now begin the process and show you how I did it. So the first thing I do when I'm dyeing my hair is I grab a towel and I put the towel on the floor. Main reason for this is I hate it when I get hair dye on my feet. Second thing I do is I undo the contents of the box. Obviously, I put my gloves on and I mix up the mixture. Now this mixture was really nice. The consistency was really gel. Like I enjoyed putting it on my hair rather than the Schwarzkopf ones. I feel like that dye just gets everywhere because it's so liquidy. This one was really nice to apply. Like I really enjoyed the process. After I've done all of this, I section off my hair. So I tend to put this up into 3 different buns. This time I actually did 4 and I found it worked much better. So I section off the back half, like the back bottom section. I do the middle half, and then the top half I did it into 2. So I did it into 2 space buns up the top, and I then begin with the bottom of my hair. Now after I've dyed the very back bottom of my hair, I then twist back up the hair and put it back in a little knot at the bottom. This means that the product doesn't get everywhere and it doesn't drip on the floor. Once I've applied to all of this part of the hair, I then begin at the top half section, which is where I get the top nib of the bottle and I kind of section off. So I do this bit, rub that in, put it there, flip part of my hair over and do each side of my parting, and then begin my lengths. Now the lengths of the hair I find are the hardest. You really need to make sure they are coated, otherwise they will stay the same colour. I only use 1 pack of hair dye and I have a lot of hair. I mean, it's not ridiculously long, 2 inches past my collarbone, my hair, but it's very thick. Like I have a lot of hair and I only needed 1 box, so that's kind of a reference for you guys. I must say when I was applying this dye I did take much longer than I usually do, mainly because I had such a bad experience to hair dye time before where I left out sections. I really didn't want that to happen, so I made sure that I took a really long time in putting it on. So to start off with my hair, as I've said, it was a very dark blacky blue colour. Always make sure you're wearing an old t-shirt. I wear this t-shirt that I have had since I was about 8. The other thing I would say is my mum was actually on hand to mop up any of the hair dye that got around the back of my neck. That's the one thing I find really hard to do if you're by yourself. So if you do have an adult or a friend to help you, make sure they do that, because it meant that my neck wasn't stained for weeks afterwards, which is usually what happens when I dye my hair. After I have left my hair dye on for approximately 45 minutes, I remove the plastic bags that I put on my head. I hate it when you're walking around the house and you're like petrified the hair dye is going to drip on the carpet. I have these these like nappy sacks that I've had for years, don't even know why I own them, and I put them on my head. They're not even that big, so it's great. Like they just stay on your head. I just put them on like this and then just leave them there for like the 45 minutes the hair dye's on my head. Then when I come off to wash my hair, I just take them off, and I know that the hair dye won't have dripped on the carpet, it won't have rubbed off on anything. I always use shampoo when I wash my hair after I've dyed it. Many people don't, and many people say you shouldn't do it, but I know I'm not a hair specialist, but it's just the way that the hair dye washes out my hair best. I always use the L'Oreal Colour LV Shampoo and Conditioner. The shampoo is so good, it smells so nice. I only have to wash my hair twice a week using this. It really deep cleans and it never gives me dandruff or anything. I also left a conditioner on my head. This one was the treatment mask by the same brand. Really good. It smells really nice as well and left my hair feeling so soft. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, please give it a big thumbs up. I hope it helped any of you who are struggling to dye your hair at home, and if you do have any further questions, please leave them down below and I will be trying to get back to you, and I'll see you all very soon. Bye guys!